want to do a Jeffree Star cosplay. I don't really know what possessed me to come up with this idea. I think it might have been my Jeffree Star cosmetics hoodie that I found at a thrift store recently. I don't know, I think I just want to like do something with it before I start like ruining it with scissors and stuff. This is your obligatory reminder that I do not support Jeffree Star. I used to, but then I came to my senses. You know, at best he's a scumbag and at worst he's a racist, so I keep my distance from him now. I just think the idea of Jeffree Star is kind of hilarious. Not like objectively, but from my perspective as someone who watched the rise and fall of him, I guess. Like, it's so funny that I followed him like when he was releasing music. That's where I came across him for the first time. Like listening to his collabs with Blood on the Dance Floor. And then he like started a YouTube channel and started doing makeup tutorials and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I guess I'll watch. And now he is what he is today. It's funny because like when we started deciding that he was a bad person, it's because of stuff that came up like of his past, and like his past is when I liked him. So I don't know, a very interesting timeline. I don't have all the receipts to if he's still racist to this day. I would assume he's probably on the racism spectrum. You know, I don't really keep up with him as much as I kind of would like to. I don't know, like I'll hear little bits and pieces of dramas, but overall he just sounds like a shitty dude. He just sounds like a douchebag from what I know. My brain loves learning information about people and then dumping out the information once I form an opinion. So my opinion is that I don't like Jeffree Star, and I can't remember 100% of why. So there's all my disclaimers out of the way. I just think it's funny. The inspiration I'm using is from his MySpace era because I just think it's a lot more iconic than, I mean, what's his brand now? Shaved eyebrows and that's it? Like, what the fuck would a Jeffree Star cosplay? Like, shaved eyebrows in a tracksuit? Like, no, that's boring. I'm going to 2008. I printed out a little bit of a reference here because I'm filming with my phone, so yeah, I don't want to fuck it up. So first things first, I have to get rid of my eyebrows, or get rid of, you know, what little eyebrows that I have. I've only covered my eyebrows a handful of times, so I'm very nervous. And it was like years and years ago. I think I remember how to do it. I mean, I've watched enough drag tutorials to have it cemented in my brain. I got my purple glue stick, is my preferred method today. I need to locate a brush. Oh, spoolie. This is probably something that I should have prepared for in advance, as in refresh my brain on how to do this, but it's fine, then it wouldn't be fun. Let's watch me make bad decisions. Oh, I hate that. I hate that feeling. I could never do drag. Like, drag queens put up with so much shit, like, on their face and on their bodies. Like, having to have a centimeter thick of makeup on your face just to do your job. Don't even get me started on hip pads, tucking. And I think it's interesting because there's so many drag queens. There's so many people willing to put up with all of that. But of course, it is an art form. If I had anything that represented a personality, I would love to get into drag, but alas. I think I'm getting somewhere with this. All right, now I'm gonna smash on my other eyebrow. Hopefully this one will be easier. My eyebrow hairs grow in like different directions. These hairs grow outwards and these hairs grow like downwards. So hopefully this one isn't gonna be as hard. My eyebrows are so funny. The tail ends of my eyebrows, that's just one singular line of hairs. That's all I got. And these aren't much smaller than what I grow naturally. Like, of course I pluck them. I have to pluck the shit out of my eyebrows because they're so uneven. So far this seems better than previous attempts in my life, but that was years and years ago. Okay, those are up. I really wish that I was one of those people who could just shave off their eyebrows and draw them on every day. There's a list of reasons why I can't do that. For one thing, I like to not wear makeup in my day-to-day life unless I'm like leaving the house or something. Sometimes, like, even then, mostly I'll just draw on eyebrows. Like, eyebrows are the one thing that I cannot leave without because like mine are so not there. And so like if I'm living in my house without eyebrows, since I don't leave that often, I would have to look at myself without eyebrows a lot, and I don't think I could mentally handle that. Like, I just have the face shape that is not able to be eyebrowless. Like, I follow a lot of people who draw their eyebrows on and like they look fine without eyebrows. I don't know, I mean, they're all hot, so I guess that has something to do with it, but I just have like round face. I cannot get away with that. Okay, so I think these guys are glued. I need to shave my unibrow. I'm not trying to glue that on. Next, I believe I take foundation. This is a good time to use my like orange tone foundation that I bought because it's called porcelain, and I thought that meant like super pale, but it doesn't. Because, you know, since this is very orange toned, you gotta use the orange to cover up the blue tones of your eyebrows. Should I prime first? Maybe I should. I got this little e.l.f. primer. So far, I think I like it. Sometimes, like, I'll wear makeup products that I think I like, and then I'll run out of it, and I'm like, oh, damn, I gotta go get more. But then I'll go to Walmart and they're out of stock, so I have to buy something else. So like I'll be forced to try a different product, and then suddenly my skin will start clearing up and I'm like, that's suspicious. That's weird. And that's what happened with this. Obviously, like, I can't say that my skin is clear, but it's clearer. But I started using this primer, and I feel like my skin doesn't get as mad at me when I put makeup on anymore. Guess I'm gonna cover these bad boys up. It doesn't look too orange right now. I think it has to oxidize or something. We're close. Now I think I gotta powder it. I'm just using some Bare Minerals shit. I don't know why I chose this one. I just kind of grabbed it. That doesn't really want to do too much, does it? I'm worried about this one. Oh, I'm getting so much fallout. Well, I don't think it counts as fallout if I'm like scratching product off the pan and scooping it onto my face. I think that's just my own fault. It looks good in the camera. Now I'm gonna try to conceal it. My Jeffree Star picture is on the ground and I keep stepping on it. God, this shit. I've had this thing since like 2016. Okay, that doesn't make me look good. It just, you need so little. Like even me squirting this much, that's way too much. I need like barely any. I'm certainly concerned about this one. I feel like I almost didn't glue it down enough. See how like my hairs are coming up? Like this one, the makeup wants to sit on the glue, but this one, there's not enough glue to sit on, I don't think. You see why I can't shave my eyebrows off? I can't live like this. I look like the motherfuckers from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Now I'm gonna use a different powder because I feel like when I switch products, it'll like get more compact. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm almost questioning doing this one over. This one looks really good. I don't really feel like doing that. Maybe if I scoop some more glue onto it, it'll fill it in. Here's what I'll do. I'll just unstick the part that's open. And then I will figure out where I put my glue stick. What if I just had like a little itty bitty eyebrow? This, I think, is gonna be a better method. I'm glad that this is going nicely. I don't know what in my past made me have such bad luck with covering my eyebrows, because this is pretty easy. I mean, it doesn't look like amazing. You can still kind of see it, but like, I mean, from far away, I could be Jeffree Star. Insert racist comment. It's so fucked up how, like, thinking about in the vicinity of 2010, before and after, like maybe like 2008 to 2012, a lot of whole-ass adults who had influence over children were just totally fine with passing off racism as dark humor. Like, no, sir, that's just called racism. Shane Dawson, too? Jesus Christ. At least I can confidently say that I've never seen Jeffree Star in blackface, so at least he's got that for him. I'm gonna be editing this video and I'm gonna have to cut out like minutes at a time of just trying to wait for the glue to dry. But I think this is gonna be better. This has to be at least a little better. That's pretty good. I wanna know what my boyfriend thinks. Hey, Andy, what do you think?
Bad.
So now I'm gonna try to put on new eyebrows. Whoever lives above me right now is blasting Love You Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez. But the fact that they have it up loud enough for me to tell what song it is a little concerning. Maybe what I think I can do, I have this little NYX eyeshadow base. It's just like the white cream. So I think I'm just gonna use that. And then I can pack on some pink afterwards. I'm scared. So I guess I can start, because his look like they start kind of low-ish. I think that's a good start. Well, I don't know, I almost feel like it's not big enough. No, that's okay. I think that's okay. Now I'm gonna attempt to do the same thing on the other side. That's like fine, I guess. I'm not too worried about how even these are. Now I'm gonna try to pack some pink on it. Of course, I'm gonna have to use one of Jeffree's palettes. God, I fucking begged my mom for this palette when it came out. That's the original Jeffree color. You can tell that I really did not use it a whole lot, because some of them are ugly. Like this gold color is so fucking ugly. This black rainbow. Oh, didn't he say Black Rainbow was inspired by a Marilyn Manson song? That's cool timing. I'm so glad that we're collectively disowning Marilyn Manson for being an abuser. Obviously, he's an abuser, and we should disown him, but that's like not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to, I always fucking hated his music. Or I didn't hate it, like he has some bangers, but, and I remember liking Portrait of an American Family was pretty good, or at least like from my memory. But like, I had a friend who's really into Marilyn Manson, and like she'd want to listen to them in the car, and I'm like, yeah, I like this. That motherfucker has so many skippable songs, it's crazy. This isn't going exactly as I would have liked it to. My junior year of high school, I shaved off the tail ends of my eyebrows, and this was me coming off of the Anastasia dip brow trend. I didn't really know how to draw on my eyebrows, and I essentially did this kind of a shape, but the reason why it looked weird was because I was not dressing very alternative at this point. Junior year was like when I was trying to tone it down. I was trying to like look normal. So like I'll see pictures of myself and I have full-on Jeffree Star eyebrows. It's really funny. That doesn't look too bad, or at least in the camera it doesn't. In real life it looks kind of bad, but what are you gonna do? And now I think I want to put on my foundation just so I don't have to do that later. I'm using this. I'm using this. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm gonna use my same beauty blender, which is a little concerning because I blended out the tan foundation with it, but... Oh, you know what I just remembered? There was a year on work tour where Jeffree Star was there, but I don't think he was performing. He was there selling his lipsticks. And that's just so weird. Those two events like crossed each other's paths. Jeffree Star selling his lipsticks at a Warp Tour. Or at least like that to my memory, that's correct. I don't know what year that was. It might have been like 2016. My friend bought some of his merch too because she was into makeup before I ever got into makeup. And she bought a Daria shirt, or it was like, it probably said Beauty Killer or something on it. God, I really wish I had a pink cream like Jeffree uses. I don't use a lot of hot pink in my makeup, so I just don't own that. Kind of set me back here. So now what I think I'm gonna do is take this cream eyeshadow and put it underneath my eyebrows to shape them more. This is certainly not my worst work. Questionable, but I think my eyebrows are on. They're as on as they need to be. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow primer on. Now I think I'm gonna start on the eyeshadow. I think I might start out with a gray because it looks like he puts gray in his crease. I'm just using, well, I don't know. Do I want to use this one? I don't know. This one's gonna have to be fine. So from what I can tell, it looks like he starts his crease right here. And then for some reason he brings it out like that. I need to go ahead and fill this in with white. So I'm gonna be using blood sugar. Just patting this in with a straight up white. I'm gonna blend this in a little more. And now I think I'm gonna put black everywhere. Kind of looks like he just puts the black, he smokes it out everywhere. Alright, it looks like everywhere that I put the gray, now I'm just covering it up with black, so I don't know, hopefully that's okay. I noticed that he really liked to put a lot of dark in his inner corner, and then he would like cut his crease with white. I'm gonna cut my little crease and then figure it out from there. He like extended his eye. I think that looks pretty good. That looks so funny. I cannot believe this is what I'm doing with my precious time. Getting a little nervous with this side. Oh no, that's not bad. That's like kind of scary. Like, look. I'm still not really sure what to do with this end of things. Maybe I'll just smack some gray on there and call it a day. That's fine, nobody's gonna know. Now I suppose I might do my lashes. I'm gonna find my biggest pair of lashes that I have. I think I might try to combine these two lashes and see how they look, because I know I want to double layer it. I put my lashes on. This is 4 pairs of eyelashes on my face, if you can believe it. It's not obvious. At first I started with the double stacked. They didn't look long enough. Like, they were thick, but they weren't long. So I had to put on an even longer pair of lashes. It looked like Jeffree was wearing bottom lashes in some of the pictures, so I put on some bottom lashes, and now I am just 90% eyelash. His eyelashes don't look this drastic in the pictures, but I don't know. I couldn't find a nice medium, so I just had to go for it. Let's do some blush. I'm not gonna contour, I don't think. Doesn't look like he really ever contoured. Just a lot of blush. Maybe I'll go in with the eyeshadow as a blush. Looks like you just put him right where I would normally contour. That really ties it together. My eyeballs feel so heavy. I mean, like, I was fine until I did my bottom lash, and I'm not experienced with bottom lashes. It's a very strange feeling. Every time I look down, I have to go like, that is so weird. I'm getting poked too. I know I have to tightline my eyes. I forgot to do that. I'm not even gonna bother with mascara. You can't see shit behind these eyelashes. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I should contour a little bit. My nose is bigger than his nose. Might try to do the sides of my face a tad too, just because I'm so round. This looks so ridiculous. Lastly, I need to figure out what lipstick I'm gonna use. I need a nice pink lipstick. These lashes are so itchy. I don't think I put them on right. I found this nice hot pink lip gloss. It's perfect. I would want to take my piercings out, but I just don't think it's worth it for this particular adventure. I think I'm gonna go try to find a wig. I'll be back. Well, this is the best wig that I could find, and it's not even very accurate. I got my Jeffree Star Cosmetics hoodie that I got from Goodwill. Hello? Do you need something? Are you happy? Maybe I need a tiara. Oh, I don't think that helped very much. Oh, this wig just does not. It's not it. I'm a beauty killer. It's like a little bit accurate. I feel like the wig made it less obvious. Who the fuck is that? This isn't Jeffree Star. This is James Fart. Out of all the stupid wigs that I have, I don't have a fucking Jeffree Star wig. I cannot wait to get all of these eyelashes off my face as soon as I possibly can. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Charlie's staring at me real hard. He doesn't like it. I got my Louis Vuitton bag. That really ties it all together. Oh my god, my eyebrow is just so bad. I'm trying to think of things Jeffree Star says, but none of them are positive. There's some quotes that I can think of that I would not like to repeat. What the fuck does he say? My name's Jeffree Star and I have a lot of money. You don't want to fuck with me because I have dirt on everyone. I would like this video to be over with because everything on my body is itchy. I hope you don't see me in the corner of your room while you're having sleep paralysis anytime soon. Thanks. Bye.